Hi, I'm Jew. And recently I've been talking to a friend about doing a video on this topic, entitlement. It's one of the tricky concepts that everybody knows is wrong, but it still manages to creep into our lives unnoticed. Sometimes it's the people around us, our friends, our family, and even those we've helped or we are helping who develop this sense of entitlement. And other times, it might be us feeling entitled without even realizing it. So today we'll be discussing number one, um, what's the sense of entitlement is and why it's harmful. The second point is how entitlement often arises, even in a well-meaning situation, even when you don't mean it. Number three is the clear signs of entitlement in others and ourselves. And number four, the importance of setting boundaries to manage entitlement. And lastly, practical steps to address and prevent entitlement in relationships. So let's start. Hi everyone, welcome back to Real Talk with Jew. I am Jew, and today we are talking about entitlement. What is entitlement? A sense of entitlement is the belief that you inherently deserve certain privilege or privileges, treatments, or resources regardless whether you earned it fairly, normally, or you're expecting kindness. Entitlement goes beyond this. It often reassures you that someone owes you because they exist in your life. Why is entitlement harmful? Entitlement creates resentment, whether from the entitled person who feels they aren't getting enough or from those being taken advantage of. Destroys gratitude. Entitlement replaces gratitude with expectation. Instead of appreciating the act of kindness, the entitled person demands more. It fosters dependency. If you're entitled, when someone constantly expects help or resources without reciprocating or taking responsibility, they stop growing. So you will not grow. Then how does entitlement often arise? What are the signs that this is entitlement? Sometimes entitlement develops intentionally, even in situations that is meant to be kind or supportive. For example, helping without boundaries. When we help someone repeatedly without clear limits, they may come to expect that help as their right. Familiarity breeds comfort. In close relationship, like with friends and family, people close to you, they confuse closeness with ownership, leading to behaviors like treating your home, time, and resources as they own it. The misunderstanding relationships. Some people believe that because they are part of your life, they automatically entitled to certain benefits, such as your attention, your money, your help, your time. How do you recognize entitlement? These are the signs of entitlement in others: lack of gratitude. They hardly thank you for or acknowledge that you put an effort to help them, act as if the help is expected. Number two, they violate your boundaries. They overstep personal and financial boundaries, even emotional boundaries, without considering your feelings. I'm not a stranger. I'm your friend. After all, she's my brother, is my sister. Demanding behavior. Instead of polite requesting help, they demand it or become upset when you can't meet their expectations. They ignore reciprocation. They don't give back. They take without never giving back, assuming that it is your duty to meet their needs. And the signs of entitlement in ourselves. There are signs of entitlement. These are the signs of entitlement when we are entitled to people. We feel owed. Do you expect certain things from others, even if they haven't promised or agreed to provide them? Do you resent people for denying you of what you want? Do you feel angry or upset when someone says no to your request? Do you assume ownership? Do you treat someone else time and space and resources as if they belong to you, or they should look for it when they don't have it? Do you do that? Do you expect them to always sort it out? Now you need to set boundaries when it comes to entitlement. Boundaries are essential and healthy in relationships. Without them, entitlement can go out of control. How to set boundaries with others, especially the entitled ones. Number one is be clear and firm. Communicate your limits respectfully, though, but be forceful about it, be firm about it. For example, if someone treats your home as theirs or treats your things as theirs and you're not happy about it, say it out. If someone misuses your time and you're not happy about it, say it out. I need you to respect this area of my life. Number two, enforce consequences. If your boundaries are repeatedly ignored, sorry, follow through with consequences. For instance, limit access or time. Avoid over explaining. You don't owe lengthy justification for your boundaries. A simple I can't. I can't do that right now. I don't think this should be. This is a limit. It's okay. And how do you identify when you're entitled in somebody's life? How do you control it? Reflect on your expectation. Ask yourself, am I expecting this person to meet my needs without considering the limits or how they feel, or even if they have it? Number two, practice gratitude. Say thank you. Appreciate it. Mean it when you are saying thank you. Instead of focusing on what they did not give you or how much they were supposed to receive. Take responsibility for your behavior. Apologize if you've done that in the past. And know that nobody owes you anything. Practical steps to address entitlement. Let's look at that. How do you address entitlement? Recognize the pattern. For instance, if a friend repeatedly oversteps or acknowledge the behavior and how it makes you feel. An example: I noticed that when you come over, you treat my things like you bought them. And note, people that don't spend money on things don't actually know how much they cost and how well to treat them. Say it out. I think you should respect my boundaries. Set clear boundaries early enough. Say, for instance, if you say we should meet, I think you should honor the time and meet at the right time. If I have something to give you and I can't give it to you because something came up, say it. I was going to give this to you, but something very important came up. I know that they don't owe, nobody owes you anything. Be responsible for your space, your time, and what you can give because you worked for it. Address this behavior directly. If the behavior continues, address it calmly and firmly. I understand that you feel very comfortable, or I understand that you are close to me. You're my brother, you're my sister, you're my friend, but I need you to value our friendship or relationship. You can't do this and you can't do that. You can't cross this line and you can't cross this line because I won't do the same to you. And make sure as you're affirming your boundaries, make sure you follow the same protocol when it comes to them. Number four, reinforce gratitude. Encourage a culture of gratitude in your relationships. Hey, please get me this. And when the person comes, tell the person thank you. And if you give to them, you do a nice gesture for them and they don't say thank you, tell them, don't you think you should say thank you? I was expecting a thank you. Define the lines. When support becomes entitlement, how to practice guidelines to help define support and entitlement. Helping someone needs while maintaining boundaries. Entitlement, when you start giving someone and they keep asking without acknowledging your efforts, that's been entitled. And when you keep giving and you notice that they're not acknowledging your efforts, then you have an entitled person. Entitlement can ruin relationship, destroy trust, and take the joy out of helping people. God, I needed to say this. It takes the joy out of being good. Boundaries need to be set. These characters, the behavior needs to be addressed. And we need to be protected for those people that are kind and helpful. Entitled people drains the life out of these people and it reflects on their actions. Ensuring that we aren't intentionally coming for anybody. I want to ensure that nobody feels I'm coming for them. The truth is, I feel like a lot of people have been entitled all my life. But recently, I've been seeing it at my workplace and other places where people feel like they are entitled to so many things without working for it. You know, a staff feels like my boss needs to increase my salary and you're not putting in efforts. A sibling thinks that, oh, because other people are doing this for other people, you should do same for me because you're not complaining, because you are not crying. So you are comfortable enough and you should do make me comfortable. A message to entitled people. Your helper, most helpers, helps you out of kindness, compassion, empathy, not because they have too much to give, not because they own it all. Watch out because you might just put safan in your own gari. And to everyone out there who feels like they've been in that situation or they've been entitled to other people's um, kindness towards other people, take this as a time to reflect. Ask yourself certain questions. The questions I asked previously. Am I feeling entitled? Am I expecting more than I should? Why am I expecting this person to fulfill all my needs? How does this person feel fulfilling all my needs? Thank you for watching this video. If this video has resonated with you, don't forget to drop a comment, a like, subscribe, and even share the video. I'll be so grateful. And don't forget to press the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our Real Talk videos. I promise you more exciting and intriguing topics, real life topics. Thank you for watching with me today, and see you in my next video. Bye.